y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Shut Up Woman. I'm Lexus.
I'm Riz.
I'm Anija.
And today we're talking about...
I'm like, do you not say the topics?
Mm-mm.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Well, today we're talking about older men who only want to date and pursue younger women. Or women younger than them, I guess you could say.
I guess we can start with, would you date an older man?
Y'all know my answer.
I mean, like, when I say older man, maybe like 10 years most for me.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing how old I'm 28. No, I'm not gonna lie because I have talked to some people older than 10 years.
I tried and it was just like
But I don't take them serious though. Like the ones that's like
Old.
like that's like 45.
I literally
I'm kind
tried
of like
for 2 seconds. It was
Yeah.
like, no.
the why them.
Why? I feel like they think they have more control than they do, or they're used to talking a certain way, and you just, you know what I'm saying? And then also, like, they look at it as their age as superior for some reason, and it's just kind of like, nah. And they seem to be more controlling to me, especially when they feel like they're dealing with a younger woman, because it's just like, you know, she's younger. They feel like, you know, the opportunities are endless. Younger women are wilder, all the other stuff. So now they feel like they have to have a little more control. I don't like that.
I don't even know. I don't think I would date nobody in their 30s right now. I feel like when you're in 30s, you definitely got kids, and I don't want to be nobody's mom. Well maybe because I ain't got kids.
It's a lot of men that's 30 though without kids. Now that I'm dating, I'm like, I didn't know this many people did not have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like a lot of men, unless they might just be lying. They could be lying, say they don't have any, or they could just not be taking care of them because it's easy for a man to be like, I ain't got no kids.
Right.
Compared to a woman, the kids live with you, so you can't just say I ain't got no kids.
It just seemed icky, like, ew, you're 30, and I'm like 24.
You don't have to say icky. I'm finna be next year, but
I'm talking about like dating, not
No, I think that's how I was when I was. Like, if I was your age, I would probably be, like, I was more like somebody being that much older than me, like 30.
Right.
36, 37, I'm 23. No, I wasn't interested in it. But now that I'm, like, about to be 30, it's obviously, okay, people in 30's not that bad. 40-something is kind of like, once they start getting close to the 50, I'm like, ew. Because my mom.
my daddy, 60, 50.
Yeah,
It's like, right, why are you looking at me? Most of the times they have daughters that are your age.
Yeah. So, obviously, like I said, I would date older men. I don't take the ones that's, like, super older than me too serious. Like, I can't never picture myself being in a full-blown, like, committed relationship with somebody that's, like, maybe 37 and up. Maybe 38 because I'm 28. I wouldn't date nobody seriously that's older than that. Only because, one, you probably more than likely gonna die way sooner than me. Not trying to say it like that, but it's just, like, we already living on, like, borrowed time damn near, and then you're 45, and I'm only 28.
Like,
so you probably clunking out before me, and I don't want my
we not even going to be together that long, right? Because they all the way over there.
They do move faster, though.
Yeah, they do.
Like, they're ready for more. They want to hop into a relationship and a marriage.
Some of them, because some of them, I have seen that they not so serious because they already did. You see what I'm saying? Like us, we already done been. Yeah, we already done been married. We already done got kids. We kind of lived out. We did the stuff kind of a little bit backwards. Like, we did the stuff at a younger age, and now we kind of living our life, if so you could say. So I'm not in a rush to get married again. So for them, some of them coming out of their first marriage, second marriage, that they've been with the person 20 years or something. 15 years, they not trying to get married again. They trying to have fun. So a younger woman come around, they like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have fun with her. Like, so it depends on like where they at in life. Like, I'm gonna be worried though if you ain't never been. I won't say not married, but like if you like 45, 47, you don't got no kids, you don't have no serious relationship. I'm gonna be like, what's wrong with him?
Right.
Like, I'm gonna think something is like maybe a little bit wrong.
Yeah. If you're in your 40s and never had a serious relationship, there's also something wrong if you're in your 40s and you just hop from relationship to relationship. Yeah. Like you're a serial.
You clearly do not want to.
Like they've been saying,
like
if the man, if they can't never find a woman, they just sleep with women, and they just never settle down, they might be gay. That's what they said. They said this girl said she knew this guy that went through like almost 100 girls in high school, and by the time he got to college, he wind up coming out of college gay.
I guess it's like keeping
it's
them
not
around.
Satisfied. It's like it's no women satisfying them to the point. So then once they get that man, not all of them, we can't say that, of course, that doesn't mean everybody that does that is gay, but I can get that, because why are you not satisfied with any woman you with? You cheat on every woman you be with, you sleep with all these women.
Longing for that satisfaction.
Right, like, so what is it that it's not, you can't tell me you ain't had no good coochie at all.
It's like you just keeping them around just to make it seem like you like women, but but you're not going to be with them because you don't want to be with them for real. You just keeping them around for show.
Exactly, like you really want to, ultimately you actually want to be with a man, but you can't never actually.
I think a lot of these men want to be with men, the way they hate women so much. Oh,
because why do you hate women so bad?
Why do they want to talk about women? Oh,
they get on the podcast.
Their women body shapes, the way they act, the way they dress, the way, like, shut.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. But I mean, speaking on older men, I've seen a lot, like, especially like in the media, or just in general, of older men saying that they date younger women because they're more impressionable. Because they feel, or one, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, is something that I've heard, or, you know, like, especially like with younger women having less experience, meaning they know less about the games you might try to play or manipulation. And I think that's so, like, when I see an older man and he only dates younger women, that's what I think, because it's just like, why don't you date women your age, or why aren't you interested in women your age? And if you use that, you know, they come with less baggage, or they have that, like, I feel like that you can't get an older woman, or you can't get a woman your age because they hold you to a different standard or a higher stature. And that's what I feel, because it's also like when we was in high school dating older guys, we didn't see it as that. We thought it was like, especially the excuse of them saying, you are mature. You know what I'm saying? You more mature, you know, that's why I like you, or whatever. You don't seem like you're your age. But this is some stuff that I've heard. You know what I'm saying? And I used to like to date guys that were a few years older than me. But now I look at it like, why is 18, 19-year-olds interested in, you know, 14, 15-year-old girls? Even though y'all both in high school together, it's still like, you're grown. You know what I'm saying? You're an adult at this point. And, like, why is women your age not, you know, something that you're looking for?
They only date women that's that young. That's definitely, like, weird. But it's like, if I see, for example, like, if I'm out and a man sees me, even though I don't, obviously he knows I'm not his age, I'm sure, okay, because I don't look no 40 or nothing, but I mean, he know I'm grown, he think I'm attractive. I don't think he should not be like, oh, she, depending on, I guess, how old I look, I guess you could say. But I feel like if you know this person is not a little ass kid and you find that person attractive, then okay, more than likely an older man is going to talk to you if you look good. That's just a fact. But if I come to find out, like, he's like, oh, I only like women this age, or like, oh, my last relationship, I had a 28-year-old, then before that, then yeah, I'll be like, oh, okay, he one of them. He definitely trying to just keep it.
Like, have you ever dated in your age group?
Right, like, why are you not dating in your age group at all? Like, there's just something weird about that. Like, at all, like, why you don't, what's wrong with the women? There's nothing wrong with them. But then, like you said, it comes to, like, they holding them to a higher standard and stuff like that. And I definitely think they think that they can manipulate the younger ones. Not all the older men, but most of them think that. And that's why I feel like the older men that I talk to, even if they thought that, they have a rude awakening, because I'm not finna let you do.
Right.
Then it's like, oh, okay, she's not one of them. And then I feel like they kind of like don't probably treat me as like the other ones, because I'm not finna let you treat me like that. Like, I'm not finna, as soon as I see the game you on, oh, okay. If anything, I'm gonna have you acting right. You know, like, you're not going to be telling me what to do. I'm going to be telling you what to do, because I'm not young and naive. I already done been through it. Like, and I think, like I always say, like, I'm happy I was married young and I went through certain stuff at a young age, because I feel like I'm so much mature compared to somebody else that's my age that might get, you know, be so dumb over a nigga that's that old compared to me. Like, yeah, I still have some learning to do, but at the same time, I'm mature enough to not let no, just because you're older, you think you finna be telling me I do what the fuck I want to do.
Right.
And you gonna listen to what I say. I'm not listening to what you say, so.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, you definitely have to be weary of that, especially, like, I don't know, they feel like we don't have no sense or something. And a lot of us don't. I mean, we talked about
But side note, speaking of no sense, Olivia, Shanice. Olivia definitely don't got
Olivia,
no
now
sense.
that's a good example.
She doesn't have any
have it.
sense.
Because how old is Olivia?
Like 20,
And how old is Sean?
30.
He 29, 20.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I think
he's
he's almost
almost
30
10 years.
He's almost 30. Shit.
Yeah.
And
Like,
I
probably
think
like 8 years older.
that's a good example of like the older woman not really putting up with his shit. Like, cause she left, she gone. She was like, I'm done with this. And her,
And even
But
she put up with it for too long, right? That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. But you know, you gotta learn. She might have that might have been her first serious relationship. We don't know what she been through, whatever. So okay, I get it. She done moved on and learned because she like, baby, she probably like, I'm gonna be 30 myself. Ain't nobody. And then I'm technically attached to this little 21-year-old. I wouldn't dare like. If I'm gonna be in a poly, like I don't want no little ass girl.
And
Right,
then
that's probably what she
they
was
can't
thinking.
even touch each other. That's
Right, then we not even
ridiculous.
in a full relationship for real. It's just he in a relationship with you, he in a relationship with me. Like I'd rather it be separate. Like you go, you know, not all of us living together and all
sleeping
that
in the
stuff.
same bed.
Yeah, like all of that. And I kind of, to speak on a situation that was presented to me, an older man. He had already 2 girlfriends. One of them was my age. One was a little bit older than me. And he wanted me to be his 3rd girlfriend. And he wanted us to all be like going on trips together, all sleep together, all
But that won't
now,
work for you.
now men already do what they want to do. So now I would have might have been down because he paid bills. So I might have would have been down if he would have been like, oh, you ain't gotta really deal with the female.
Right,
Like, I don't want to
he
deal
wouldn't
with
have said that
Right,
part.
when I said that part, I would have been like,
Go on trips.
okay.
Like,
I mean, at least he being honest. Niggas do what they gonna want to. I'm not saying all niggas cheat, but I'm just saying niggas be out here doing what they want to do anyway. So at least he telling me, at least he gonna be paying my bills and stuff. I ain't gotta worry about it. I could probably stay in this relationship 1 or 2 years, be on top, stack my money, and get out of here, get out of there. But when he said that, like we gotta be on trips, and then he showed me the girlfriends chilling together, and they best of friends. I'm like, I'm not even. That's not me.
First of all,
that's not me.
especially if you guys are long term, so then you end up finding yourself
I'm
finding.
sorry, these kids.
Taking me separately. First of all, I don't want to kiki with, especially if y'all long term. That means you might have feelings for this person. I don't want to kiki with no bitch that fucked my man,
Exactly.
that wanna
Y'all got
fuck my man,
strong connection.
that
I don't even
look
wanna
like
come
she
in
want
there.
like I don't want to kiki. That's fucking my man. I don't
Right.
want to kiki with you, especially if I like. Then I gotta imagine how you.
And
I'm
there's
not
2
gonna kiki
bitches
with
fucking.
you.
Guys, 2 of them.
That's what I'm
so.
saying. If we agree to a poly relationship, I don't want to meet your bitches. I mean, I might meet them one time,
Yeah.
but I don't want to
Then
kick
you
it
ain't
with. I
in
don't
no damn poly relationship.
Right, technically it's not.
Well, that's what I'm
poly,
saying.
it's
We're
in a
like
relationship with-
an open
yeah.
relationship,
Right.
I guess.
Oh, okay.
And it would be poly. It is poly if I know about the other girl and I
Yeah.
meet her. Yeah, that's different.
I mean,
But
I
don't
wouldn't have
wanna kick
mind
it with her.
meeting them, but like
I don't
the
wanna kick
sleeping
it.
and all that. Yeah, going on trips. No,
Going
like,
on a trip, pretending
obviously,
that
I'm sure one day we probably gonna be around each other, possibly because it's like, okay, oh, he wanna take us out to, okay, fine. But most of the time, I wanna be take me, do my own stuff, spend time with me. I ain't
separately,
got time.
okay?
I ain't got time to be
We holding
with them.
hands together and shit.
Pay for the trip, and y'all be over there, and I'm gonna be over here drinking
Right?
my
Yeah.
Or I'm holding your hand and you kissing her.
And
Hell
then so when we was in New Orleans, I'll give a little tea on him. When we was in New Orleans, he called me. I think he called me early in the day, and then I called him back or something, whatever the case. Anyways, we was on the phone, and the girl was there.
Oh my God, this sounds so
And so
similar.
I'm like, because he talking to me, he said he like looking over or like talking to somebody else. I'm like, who are you talking to while you on the phone with me? And then he showed her, and I was like, who is that? Because he told me he broke up with them. Both of them. And so I'm like, okay, like.
This sounds so similar.
For you?
Yes, remember? Remember?
No, I don't.
She had a situation. If we're talking about the same situation,
Yes, remember? So basically, remember I was talking to this guy, and then he said he was already talking to this girl. And he wanted me to meet said girl.
Right. I
I met
that.
said girl, but then like when he would be out with her, he would answer the phone and be like, "Yeah, I'm with
Okay.
such and
I
such right now."
don't think I remember that.
And
part.
you know what I'm saying? Like it was just kind of like, yeah. So that's, but they weren't in a relationship.
Well,
neither were we. It
that's
wasn't no
basically
relationship.
his girlfriend.
It was him talking and then him talking to her and then him talking to me.
Yeah, that was basically his girlfriend. So he told
You
me they
think
broke
so?
up.
Oh, you talking
No,
about
he
her.
told me they broke up. And then I guess they started talking about this is the one that's the same age as me. So he showed, and then I'm like, who is that? And she like, who are you? And I said, baby, we ain't gotta get into it. We like
they literally like going back and
right.
forth.
I'm like, we ain't gotta really really
y'all
do.
was going back and forth.
Yeah, like a little bit. I told her like we ain't gotta do that. I said he an old man. I said it right on the phone. I said he's an old man. We do not have to go. We the same.
I care what the fuck come out of
But
your
if it
mouth.
was an open
We ain't fighting over this old man.
Right, I said we not gonna fight over this.
If it's an open relationship, why is she doing that?
I don't know if she was. It was kind of like she was trying to be like a little bit like.
And that might be why they broke up.
But I was a little tipsy, so my mouth, like how I talk. So I'm like, who is that? And I'm like, so she might have been a little intimidated how I was coming on the phone, which is understandable, baby. I understand. Like, my energy be a lot for some people.
Yeah,
so she probably like, who is you? And so I'm like, well, he on the phone with me. You need to ask him who I am. Cause he calling me. Why he with you? Y'all sitting on the couch chilling. Why is he even thinking about calling me?
I wish a nigga would.
That's why I said, why you answer the phone for me if she right there? He said, she cool with it. I said, well, don't you ever think you're going to do that while you with me? That's what I told him.
Exactly.
And so, and then I told her, I said, girl, what's your Instagram? I said, we don't got to get into it over this old man. He old. We the same age. We ain't got to be, girl, please. His old ass. I don't want him like that. Now, if it was a nigga, I was really like, but I wouldn't even play with him like that. Like, you answer the phone trying to be funny while female right there, I would have stopped talking to you. You get what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
If that's somebody I really liked for real, I would have cussed him out. I wouldn't have even said nothing to her at all. I would have cussed him out and hung up the phone. It would have been a date. But it was just funny to me because I was tipsy. I was like, it was just funny. So, I know she probably
I wish a man would answer, my man, basically. Cause
and that was definitely her man.
My man. I wish my man would answer the phone while I think, like.
But that's what she allowed.
Exactly.
That phone would have been across the room.
Because he's not cheating on her. He doing exactly what she allowed. And that's what I'm saying. Niggas test their boundaries. For sure test their boundaries.
And if he do that, who knows what else he'll do.
Because he like, oh, okay. She cool with it? Alright, she cool with it. So now you really finna do it.
And then some niggas think that impressed. Like, he might have thought that was impressive to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm answering the phone even though it's a female right here.
Corny.
That's what niggas think.
That's insane.
That's what they think. They'll be like,
psychotic.
Letting you know that
you're corny.
Top dog or the main one, like, or I'm really trying to get you, so it don't matter who. Baby, no, that's not attractive to me.
That's psychotic behavior, psychotic thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, no, sir. Insane. Like,
get somebody else to do it.
Yeah, get somebody else to do it. And she was a cute girl. She was a sweet girl.
Was she?
She was okay. I mean,
I just saw glasses and I was like,
she was okay. I mean, she wasn't. Everybody's beautiful in their own way.
Oh,
amen.
Said enough without saying.
And I mean, I don't have no issue with her. I hope she doesn't have an issue with me because I don't want him. And I mean, I could have him if I wanted him, but I don't want him. I don't want nobody that's like that. Honestly, like, I really don't. I could literally sit up here and use this man for his money, and I don't want it. I really don't. It's not that money is not that. I do everything for myself, so it's like I don't really need you to take care of me. That would just be extra. That would just be like I'm just playing around with you.
Right.
Pocketing that shit. Thank you.
Exactly. And I don't want to sleep with him or anything anyway. So if you see this, I look at maybe because I don't like old people.
Yeah, you just look at him and be disgusted.
I would say for him, he is a older, nicer looking man. Like he's one on that side of like, okay, like more like if he's somebody daddy coming to the school, they might be like, oh, your daddy fine type stuff. You feel me? Like on that type of end. He not no like sloppy old ugly old man or nothing. Like he's a
and then he got shit going for
right. He got a lot of stuff going. He do got money and it's like nice car. He dressed nice, smell good. Like he ain't no bum old man. So, but girl, she better lock him. Whatever she gonna do, she better. I don't know what she need to do.
But I think once you establish that or open a relationship,
it ain't no going back.
It ain't no going back. Mm-hmm. You gotta establish those ground rules beforehand because you done already said it's okay. Now you want to take it from me. That's kind of like Michael Blackson. I don't know if y'all know him.
Yeah, he is poly. Yeah.
Him and she didn't want. They were engaged and she didn't want it no more.
D. Ray Davis poly.
And they was fucking the girls together, and he was allowed to fuck one girl a month without her.
Michael Blackson poly.
And she didn't.
D. Ray Davis poly.
She didn't want him to do it no more. And he was like, "We agreed to this. Like, you know what I'm saying? We used to fuck the girls together. You ain't want to fuck them no more. So you said I could fuck one a month, and it can't be the same girl repeatedly." And now you don't want me to do it at all, but this is what I've been doing. Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This whole relationship.
He finna stop. He said, "I ain't finna stop."
And he said, "That's what he said. I'm not finna be with one woman.
Yeah.
And we engaged, and I love you, and I want to be with you, but
now we engaged. Yeah, you don't want to be with one woman.
But that's what she
enough. Like that's the same thing with like Sean and Shanice and all that. I'm not enough for you.
Mm-hmm. But that's what
you went and got this bitch while I was gone. Clearly, I wasn't enough.
And then she young as hell. Like no, I'm not enough.
But that's what she agrees to.
I would never agree to no shit like that. I'm just being honest.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't even want my man to look at nobody else damn near. Stop looking. I don't care if he do look, but I'm just saying, damn near if I could have that nigga eyes closed and he don't never talk to nobody else.
If we ain't looking together,
right? We not looking together.
What is you looking at?
Who you talking to? What you doing? Like I don't want you looking at nothing. I don't want you talk. I don't even like people saying hey to you. Just
but I look, so I can't be.
No,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Why am I like, we need to be looking together?
But I'm just
why
saying,
your eyes over here and mine's over there?
Right. Saying, hey, how you day? No, don't talk to him. His day is perfectly fine.
Right.
I can answer for you. Hello.
Right. I want him to muff bitches.
Right. Like
hello.
Exactly. I don't want. Nope. He's fine. He's fine. Like.